Hey everybody, it's Jamie, and this week was awesome because my girlfriends and I got together to do crafting night. Yeah, I know, crafting night, like some people get together to do bachelorette night, or other people get together for game night. Hashtag we bring the craft. One of my friends was crocheting a shirt that she was gonna wear to Costa Rica this week. Another one of my friends was sewing together a bathing suit that she's going to be wearing to Mexico next week, and I was jealous. Yeah, since I'm not going to be going anywhere warm anytime soon, I thought I would bring the spring to my crafting. So get ready as I show you how to make your own painted jeans. Let's do it, girl. Okay, so the only things you really need for this DIY are paint and a paintbrush. If you want to add in an embroidered touch, like I'll show you later, you'll also need a needle and thread. Otherwise, grab any old pair of jeans and you're ready to go. I got the jeans that I'm crafting with at my local thrift store for just $1. Yeah, it's a pretty sweet deal. All right, it's time to make something ingenious. Like that pun was. Step 1. The first step is to splatter paint your jeans. Dip a wide paintbrush into your preferred color and then flick it quickly over your jeans. In addition to flinging paint, you could also smear it in small places too, for that fully messy effect. As you can see, we also put a towel down underneath the jeans in order to keep things clean. And I say we because my friend Rebecca helped me with the painting, which was totally sweet because then I got to play camera girl for once. Ooh, look at that artistic shot. Nice. I think this look alone is awesome, so you're more than welcome to stop here. Especially if you did this technique in like a multitude of colors, and so you could have like a rainbow or ombre effect going on. But like I said earlier, we were totally craving springtime vibes, and the white splatter paint kind of reminded us of all the snow that's still falling outside. So we knew we needed some serious flower power. The next step is to create flower branches on your jeans. Using any preferred color of paint, weave and wind your paintbrush up your jeans at a diagonal. Then, following the true definition of a branch your strokes out in smaller lines from the diagonal. Keep going until you've got what looks like a full-fledged leafless tree. For symmetry's sake, we repeated this process on the other side, although in hindsight, I would have kept one flower patch on the thigh and then put the other one at the shin ankle area on the opposite leg. That way you have more of an actual blossoming effect going on with your flowers. Speaking of which, the next step is to paint in your flowers. Our technique was to place down 3 circles of darker colored paint near one another over any part of the branch. Once the paint dried slightly, we then added in another 3 or so circles of a contrasting color or shade to act as the inner flower. Finally, we mixed in a few dots of paint to the center of the flower to connect it visually, as well as to give the appearance of a sort of flower stamen. Continue this process anywhere you like over the branches, making the flowers any color, size, and quantity that you like. As a final touch, we also painted in small green strokes as leaves around the outside of both the branches and the flowers. And here's what the jeans looked like at the end of crafting night. I think this DIY would be super awesome with even more flowers, especially if you put some on like the back pocket of your jeans. But I'm pretty proud of what we were able to accomplish in under an hour and just for $1. Today, just to show you another way to personalize your jeans, I'll also give you tips on how to do your own word embroidery. Start by hand drawing any word phrase or initials you like in chalk or in a light colored pen. Then all that's left to do is sew over your writing in a brightly colored thread. I did a running stitch twice over in order to thicken the font, so to speak. As with any sewing DIY, this would obviously be easier and admittedly more professional looking if you used a sewing machine, but I just finished hand painting on flowers, so I'm not really worried about that. And there you have it, splatter painted, flowered, embroidered jeans at your service. A big shout out to my ladies for the crafting night inspiration, and especially to my friend Rebecca for being so generous with your time and helping me paint. I'm genuinely thankful, and I will stop those puns now. What type of painted jeans did you make? Hit me up on any of my social media or just let me know in the comments below. If you wanted even more ways to DIY your jeans, click the video to your left. And if you wanted to find even more things to splatter paint, click the video to your right to apply that technique to your own nail polish shelf. We did it, girl. I'm Jamie and you're on Gurl.com.